cleared it up
cleared it
quickly.
up quick
Don't
as
do
hell. Yeah.
that.
But listen. Our last topic, man. Last week, Cloud Strike fucked up. The airlines had flights canceled across the country. People couldn't open their Samsung refrigerators. It shut down a lot of logistic things, man. I guess stuff that used Windows. What was it? What Windows version was it? I know you was joking about Windows 3.1, which was hysterical. Some software using Windows 3.1. But Kendall, I'm gonna throw it to you since you are a local cybersecurity guy, man. Like what happened, bro? Do you think it was a glitch in the system, or you think they're trying to hide something, or you just think you believe the reports? Let me ask you.
I mean, I didn't really look all that deep into it, but yeah, to me, it probably is more so related to something of they didn't update their systems or whatever, especially if they're using older systems, because that does happen. Like there are companies that keep their some of their proprietary data on older servers and shit like that, just so that they don't have to necessarily deal with hacking. But of course, it leaves you vulnerable for other things. So I'm not necessarily saying it's not true because, of course, media lies. I mean, or companies. Let me start over. Media lies, of course, but companies definitely lie when they provide a certain type of story. But we'll see. I mean, it's going to come out at some point if they were lying. If it was actually some sort of cyber attack, that's going to come out eventually because companies can't necessarily just keep that under wraps. Because there are companies that do that where they might keep it under wraps for a certain amount of time, and then some shit will come out years later or a year later or a certain amount of time and say, yeah, we were lying about that. There was actually we were actually held ransom by this hacker, or a news media outlet will come out and talk about it. So it's bound to happen. I mean, if it does, if it's actually not true, but I think I could definitely see it being some BS where they didn't update their systems. Absolutely.
Yeah, I was just curious because I think I know me to protect our stock and all that type of shit. Well, I won't say me, but most companies to protect their stock, they're gonna go on the record and lie. Go ahead and be like, oh no, that wasn't what really happened. Like it wasn't a hacker. We had some shit go wrong with this software, so this is the reason why these service was down across the country. You know what I mean? So to me, it like, you know me, bro. I don't believe half the shit I see on the news. Period. So I just kind of
But airlines ain't necessarily going to go nowhere because they make so much money.
Yeah, they're
You know
owned
what
by
I'm
the
saying?
government anyway. So
Oh, right. So again, those types of things, they'll kind of eat that. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of, I mean, shit, before cybercrime was really a thing, I mean, there were a lot of hacks going on from years prior, and companies would just pay it out in insurance. They wouldn't even hire nobody in cybersecurity to look for shit. They would just be like, "Oh well, customer data got fucked up and sent out somewhere. Whatever, we'll just pay the insurance on it."
yeah,
But now what's happening is these hackers got more sophisticated, and they'll just hold their ass ransom. Give us 400,000, or we're not doing shit. We'll keep your system shut down.
yeah, and I'm more so talking about that because CrowdStrike is owned by is it Google or Microsoft?
I don't remember.
Yeah, so whichever company owns it, I believe it's Microsoft. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah,
Get your
it's
fact.
most likely Microsoft.
Yeah, get your facts from somewhere else. But my whole thing with the CrowdStrike joint is it's like my whole thing with the CrowdStrike joint is it was Microsoft shit that was attacked, and that's why all the shit was down. So quote unquote not attacked. They saying that it was a glitch in the system. You know what I'm saying? That made all that shit go down for all these hours and disrupt logistics.
Microsoft owns CrowdStrike.
That's what I thought. Right. Okay, I thought it was Microsoft because I definitely bought some Microsoft stock. So I was like, I think it's Microsoft that own it. But anyway, make a long story short.
Why I would say like it probably was something to do with an update because let's keep it real, Microsoft doesn't get hacked really often.
That part, yeah.
And now that they've migrated to the cloud and put a lot of shit on the cloud, that's even more exposure right there. So the fact that they've pretty much been, I'm not saying they're perfect because, like I said, cybercrime is just, I mean, they're upwards of like fucking 10 trillion by 2030. But I'm just saying in terms of generally they're not being hacked on a regular basis like a T-Mobile or, some of these other companies that get hacked damn near every quarter.
Yeah.
So, like I said, it'll come out though. If they were actually hacked, eventually that shit will come out unless Microsoft is just going to keep paying somebody to keep their mouth shut, which is also possible, but that shit becomes expensive. So we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I just think it's kind of funny because Xbox was just down. Like they were just down like a month ago, wasn't they, Kendall?
For sure.
Niggas couldn't log on Xbox for a minute. And these type of things have been happening a lot since like 2012, 2014. You know what I mean? Where these servers, these data leaks, and remember PlayStation was down for like 2 years when niggas had PlayStation 2, or was it 3 online? I think it was 3. Yeah, PlayStation was down for like 2 years. Like, so this stuff is starting to happen more and more. It's becoming more and more common. remember the whole Sony servers got hacked with that movie about Kim Jong Un with Seth Rogen. You know what I'm saying? So all this type of stuff has just become more and more common, to Kendall's point. So it's gonna be up like a motherfucker. So anybody, listen, if y'all not paying attention, this is your call to get into cybersecurity. That's where the bread is gonna be at in the future if y'all ain't paying attention. And for anybody who's looking at this and being like, oh, I'm gonna stay away from Microsoft and CrowdStrike, you know, whatever they stock and whatever. I think their stock was down like 15%. That's the perfect time to get in, ladies and gentlemen. So they'll fix it. They'll get back in the good grace of the public. So listen, go ahead and buy up. But yeah, this is definitely y'all call. What was it, call to action to get into cybersecurity? I'm thinking about a career shift myself.
It is.
Yeah. So yeah, but y'all got anything else to add on CrowdStrike? Was y'all stranded anywhere? Did y'all have flights?
I was actually supposed to fly out, but I'm having some complications with my wisdom teeth right now, so I got to go back to the dentist.
Yeah. Well, man, we wish you the speedy recovery and get well soon, my brother.
Thank you.
Leslie, you still there?